Yeah, yeah. It's different when it's your parents.
Absolutely, for sure.
Now, are your parents ministers?
My mom is working in the ministry. My mom is a deacon in the church. My dad, my dad gonna kill me when I say this. My dad is a trustee in the church, but I think the last place my dad wants to be is in church most of the time. So my dad is one of those people where it's like, um, he loves the Lord, but he doesn't feel as though he has to be in church to love the Lord. And which I admit I'm the same way. It's like I love the Lord, but
Yeah,
why? I don't need to be in church every Sunday to
Thank
love the Lord.
you.
Like I
yeah.
somebody, my family is watching this and they're like, oh Lord, let me call her right
It's
now. Put
okay.
lay hands
They'll
on
be
her.
okay.
They will be okay.
Yeah,
They will be
I
okay. I'm
don't feel
yeah.
like I church every Sunday.
no.
Yeah,
I'm
it
from
no, as long
Pensacola.
No, he's everywhere.
right.
They
I
tell you
would
that when
Yeah.
you're little. He's everywhere.
right. I would even venture to say I had this conversation with a friend of mine. Shout out to Desi. But I had a friend conversation with him the other day, and I was like, I was like, if I can be honest, I was like, when I'm in church, as bad as this sounds, when I'm in church, I'm less focused on God. But you want to know where I feel God's presence the most is at the beach.
Mm,
So why can't
yeah,
my church be the beach?
why not?
And I'm from Pensacola, Florida. My family's from Pensacola, Florida. So, and you understand because that part of where you from in Virginia is country.
Mm-hmm.
We live in the church. I said I feel like this is the reason why I'm terrible today. I said because y'all had me in there Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Sunday. Come on.
Yeah, yeah.
It's a such thing as an overkill. I told my grandma, I don't know what you did back in the day why you got us dragged up in here all the time. Because
Right,
this not right now because it's an overkill. If you
right,
can't stay in one breath, God is everywhere. But then
right.
you make it that it has to be so formal and you, oh, if you do this and you do that, I'm like, but I'm saying people not doing this in a third and God is in you.
Right.
I feel like it's a personal relationship. It's not
Absolutely.
about everybody else. This is our thing because everybody needs different things. So you can't say
Right.
it like no, I get it to get together, fellowship and all that and come together, but it's an overkill, especially when you country. Because that
Mm-hmm.
country stuff, I told him, I said, see, this is why I'm terrible. Because y'all had me in there.
Yeah.
Y'all
Like
had me in
Terrible.
too many days now. I
like
couldn't live. Now I'm living.
I
Yeah.
just like at one point I was helping my mom with Sunday school, teaching Sunday school myself, like helping out in vacation Bible school
Them
and
little booklets, it's
the little
just
book. Yes, making sure and attending Bible study every Wednesday night, making sure my mom had meetings, so I'm going with her to like church meetings and things like that. My uncle is my mom's baby brother is our pastor, so it's like I'm doing things for him in the church, and then they need me to sing a solo, so I'm making sure I'm there to practice for this solo, and then I've got to help out with the children's choir. And God forbid somebody die, because the first person they're looking at is, can you come and sing a solo?
can you
No, I
sing the
don't.
solo?
Yeah, and it's like if I can be honest, for the longest time, I didn't want people to know that I sang because I knew that they were going to try to take advantage. And it's like I don't want I don't want to just be the person that you go to when you need somebody to sing at your funeral. You know what's funny?
Mm.
I have sang at a lot of funerals. I have never sang at a wedding.
See,
Oh wow.
I have sang at a lot of funerals.
you got to
I've
sing
never
when somebody going to glory. Now,
right, right. I've never sang at a wedding.
Crazy.
Yep.
Okay, so now
So
with that being said, with Janet being your inspiration, who would you want to collab with? It could be
oh,
anybody dead or alive.
can I choose production?
Yeah,
okay.
Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis, hands down.
yeah, they got it.
You're the
Like,
first person that actually answered the question and thought about it outside of the box and said production.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I wouldn't. Why would I? I mean, collaborating with other singers is cool. I
I like that.
but for me, I don't necessarily need to collaborate with other singers. I want just some dope production.
Telling
And
you to
if
make
it
break a song.
yeah, like
Yeah.
when I say Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis have made some stuff that people don't even realize. Like, everybody is familiar with, them doing, Johnny Gill and them working with Bobby Brown and New Edition. And, when they did Can You Stand the Rain, that was Jam and Lewis, Janet Jackson, of course. But people don't even realize SOS Band,
Yeah. I
the
was gonna say
Human
that.
SOS Band, the Human League, Alexander O'Neal and Sherelle,
Period.
Sounds of Blackness.
Oh,
Sounds of Blackness.
Yeah.
Yep. People don't even realize that.
And look at all the sounds and all the people and the artists that came from it, like Ready for the World, like and we could say they were Prince inspired, but they were inspired mostly by the sound.
yeah, that
Make
Minnesota.
Condition.
Yep.
Like, come on now, all talented.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Yep.
I love your answer
Yeah.
there.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, that was dope. Okay. So now, all right, so that's alive. Anybody dead that you would want to work with?
Let's see.
Anybody that's
dead?
gone to glory,
Anybody's gone in glory.
the
Let's
upper
see.
room.
I wouldn't mind if I had to choose from a production standpoint. I wouldn't mind if I had ever worked with James Mtume.
Okay. He just passed away,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, he just
He
passed
just
away.
passed.
Yeah, like
That's
a
what I
few
say. He
months
just
ago. James Mtume, like that whole 80s. I'm an 80s baby, so that whole that whole sound. I think the other person that production wise, I'm real big on production. If you couldn't already tell, but
Yeah, but that's important.
Kashif is another one who did a
oh
lot
wow.
of,
Whew,
and
I love Kashif.
I love just the way his production sounds, or his production sounded. I think the obvious would be like Prince. Um, I will say this: I would love to work with Prince. I would be afraid to work with Prince
Yeah, because he
because
nasty.
because
Oh, Lika.
I could see me and Prince being in the studio for like 12 days in a row, and I come up with this immaculate song, and then he'll be like, "Let's trash it.
No.
It's not good. I
Yeah.
don't think that's good." Yeah, and it's like,
It-
like
Anybody that's worked with him say the same thing. He was tough.
Difficult. Mm-hmm.
Especially when you hear Morris Day talk about it. Because Morris said that he needed his cash up front. Because Prince had him doing the show, and they weren't getting paid. I said, wait,
right.
what?
Yeah.
And he was like, no, he done set me up too many times. I need my cash up front. I said, period. Run me my cash.
You know the whole
But Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis also said that Prince fired them because they wanted to work with other artists.
Well, no,
Oh, no.
My understanding was that they were late they were supposed to fly to, I forgot where they were supposed to fly to, and they got there late, and he was like, "Yeah, you're fired."
Yeah, I know he nasty.
But, yeah, like, that was my understanding too. It's like, okay, but look at, you can listen to the thing. Prince, of course, has a lot of stuff out. But when you listen to say we're dealing with not just Prince, but dealing with the time.
Yeah.
Look at what the time has put out in comparison to what Jam and Lewis have put out solo. And don't get me wrong, the Jam has come out with some good. That song, that thing, Gigolos Need Love.
What?
Too.
That's on repeat.
On repeat.
That's on repeat.
Like, yes.
Baby, we need love too.
Yes, we do.
Yeah.
Look, we right here. So, but that's, I mean, when you listen to that, or you listen to The Bird, or you listen to You know, a lot.
I
A
like
lot
Get
of
It Up.
Look, when they come to the birth
Or 777-9311.
when they come to the birth mill, you're gonna have to come. Because when the time come, I go every time.
Okay, yes. Okay, it's a date. It's me.
Yep.
Look, yes, and look, Pam. Oh Lord Jesus, Kim. Kim, yes, you gotta come.
See?
I'm telling you. Cause like I go every
Look,
time.
they were trying to get me to come.
Kim, I ain't about that time for that. I don't even want to hear it because Kim just so
I'm
shady.
going to
Whatever.
COVID.
Cause it'd be ridiculous.
I'm there.
Because the Birchmere is and it is an experience because the Birchmere, the acoustics is outstanding. Everything, the food is phenomenal. You know, it's an experience. And like I said, the time come, Morris Day and them come usually once a year. They hadn't been, you know, because of the pandemic and stuff like that. Stuff starting to open back up and people need their coins. Okay. So yeah.
That'd be a dope road trip. I'm with it.
Yeah.
Back in.
Oh, shut up.